Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where tonight I have finally located a product I've been searching for some time. It was many months ago I heard that Planters would be bringing back their legendary cheese balls that disappeared I don't know how long ago. And I finally tracked these down at CVS Pharmacy, apparently the only shipment that wasn't intercepted by the criminal Montgomery County Council at the county line. Original 1970s vintage packaging. And this is certainly a big deal for me because these have always been my personal favorite cheese balls. When I was a kid, we used to go to the store called Talbert's here in Bethesda. It's still there on River Road. You can look on Street View. And we would get a can of these. They were much bigger back then, much bigger canister. And one of those big, giant, gallon-plus cans of Hawaiian Punch that you punch a hole in the top with one of those little metal things. And that was a big deal when I was a child of single-digit age. And Planters, it was always more of an upscale country club, yacht club type of a snack, signified by this canister, because cheap stuff comes in a bag and more high-end. You wouldn't put this out on the table at the country club, but you'd see it going into the kitchen or at a fine mansion for a cocktail party or something. You'd see these going in the back door. You'd see something like Charles Chips from in Baltimore come in a canister like this. It's always a sign of a more upscale snack for upscale people. Now let's get this lid open. There's a little peel off thing here. Let's get a look inside. I just want to zoom in there on the contents of the can. It doesn't come off on the camera view there, but these are very atomic orange in color. They certainly make no secret that there's plenty of cheese coating on here. And a very cheesy aroma as well. I also like the fact that you can eat 37 of these and it's only 9% fat, 5% saturated fat for the day, and only 150 milligrams of sodium. That's certainly a pretty healthy compared to some other snacks. So let's go ahead and pour some of these out here into this bowl. Very cheesy aroma. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, it definitely has a lot of cheese flavor. A little bit salty flavor despite the lower sodium. It's I'd say it's somewhere in between Jack's, and Jack's has the best texture in terms of a cheese puff. I like a softer cheese puff more than a crunchy one. I think Frito-Lay is on the bottom end of the spectrum with the Cheetos puff products. They tend to be a little crispier and crunchier, which I personally don't prefer. These are more like Utz, somewhere in the middle.
Did Spike Lee direct that new Watchmen trailer?
No, he did not.
Okay, because I kept waiting for Eric from that 70s show to appear with that really bad
I like the vintage packaging on here. They have a little circle up here that says it's back, and I'd say in general I'm glad that it's back because it does pretty much have the flavor I remembered. It's hard to remember so many years ago, but to me I think the texture was a little softer back then. I think it's probably because there was more fat. Every snack has lost fat in recent decades, unfortunately, so they can make these nutrition facts look better, but the flavor tends to be the victim of that. But still, because the powder and cheese is still pretty much the same recipe I remember, they're able to pull it off. It's really the texture that's a little bit different. So I would definitely recommend these if you're searching for a cheese ball product and you want to be sure that what's in the container is going to have a lot of cheese on it. It appears that this is going to deliver that cheese guarantee. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give these a very solid 4 stars. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.